Hi, everybody. It's Mindy, and it's Wednesday for you. It's Tuesday for me. Oh, and I just kicked the tripod, of course. What would a Mindy video be without me, like, knocking something, wrecking something, whatever. Anyhow, um, recording my WIP and Chat on Tuesday. It was supposed to be really kind of warm today, and it's just kind of, I don't know, it's weird out there. It's not raining, but it's kind of just cold and I don't know. It's weird. Weird day. Anyhow, I'm inside today, so it doesn't matter. Although I did go out just a little bit ago. I had to let the chickens and the ducks out and stuff, and I walked out to my garden out back, and I was quite pleased with the garden. I have flowers. I mean, I've had some zinnias, but I now have zinnias, I have cosmos, and I have sunflowers. My sunflowers are opening. I'm super excited. So later, I'm going to go out and I'm going to pick a little bouquet and bring it inside. I'll make sure I show some video of the garden and the bouquet. I don't normally say bouquet, by the way. I say bouquet. What do you say? Bouquet? Bouquet. I don't know. What's the difference? Anyhow, yeah. So I'll show you some of the flowers. I got some pretty stuff. I got some cosmos, man. The cosmos they're as tall as me. They're like super tall. And I was like, wow, those really sprouted up there. So anyhow, that's that. I just thought I'd share that with you because I just came in from outside and I was kind of excited to see my flowers blooming. It's a fraction of what I planted, but what can I say? There's another little plant out there. It's going to flower. It's got a bud on it. I'm not even certain what kind of flower it is. I guess we'll find out when it blooms. I'll be like, oh, that's what it is. I had some seeds, and I think I need to just throw them all out, really, because they're a couple years old, and I just don't think they're working very good. Like I think seeds can go bad, right? Um, so just it wasn't a great year. And Dale and I are talking about redoing things and moving it. Like maybe leave some things out there that are okay in a shadier spot. Maybe put a few vegetables out there that will grow in that type of sun environment. Move the flowers maybe up to the vegetable garden area. I don't know. We'll talk about it when spring comes. We're going to talk about it. So, anyhow, I just want to share that. I'm super excited. I just bought some more seeds, some new seeds from my favorite floral person, Florette Farms. They have a show. I don't know how many episodes they had, but they're on the Magnolia Network. And I'm going to see if I can, find them like on like pre-recorded stuff and see if I can watch her stuff because she is amazing. The flowers that they grow there are just amazing. I'd love to be like her when I grow up. But I got some of her fall seeds, and she's been on Instagram lately showing how they harvest their seeds and things like that. It's quite interesting how they actually get the seeds from the flowers that they grow. It's kind of cool. Anyhow, I don't know why I just started right off talking about flowers, but I'm just like, I'm excited, I guess. I'm excited about my flowers. So thought I'd share with you. So anyhow, back to this. We are working on Chuck Pinson, right? Chuck Pinson. This is Marianne's Winter Hideaway. It is my painting I'm working on. I am coming right across through here right now. I'm in here somewhere. Oh, there's my cat. I got the whole cat down here. The cat, I finished the cat just like yesterday. I didn't even know that. Anyhow, I'm to the porch. I'm working on chairs here and the railings and stuff. So I'm on the porch. Welcome to my porch. Welcome to my porch. This is, I'm getting close to halfway. Oh, there's the word pet. P-E-T, pet. Oh, do you ever do that? You find words in your symbols? I'm close to halfway. I have there's 2 more release papers over here. And if I get those 2 done, that's halfway. Okay. And it's what, the 20th. Gotta get going, Mindy. Gotta get going. Gotta get going. Anyhow, I'm doing pretty good, I have a lot more done than, I do sometimes. It's going well. The fact is, I get a lot of opportunity for what I call line placing here. That's what I'm doing right now, right? It's just I can get 3, 4, 5, 6, sometimes even more than that in a row. So that kind of goes quicker. Yeah, goes a little quicker. So I'm cruising up to the halfway point. If I could be halfway sometime next week, I would consider myself doing really, really well. I know you guys are all out there being finished and, starting new ones. And oh my goodness, I'd just be happy to get close to finishing this one by the end of the month because, I got a big, big one coming next month. A big one. Oh my gosh. I'll talk about that in a second. But keep posting your pictures, your progress pictures, 1 a week. Make sure you get 1 progress each week in the Facebook group, Diamond Moments and Krafts. Maritza has a post each week. Are we in week 3? I think this is week 3. Yeah. Or does week 3 start tomorrow? I don't know. I listened to her WIP and Chat the other day. I thought she said we were in week 3. I don't know. Maybe we are, maybe we aren't. I should have looked, right? Should have looked to see exactly what we got going on. But today's the 20th. The 20th. It would seem like this is going to be the end of week 3, like tomorrow, right? Yeah, because that would be 21 days. Okay, that's true. This is the end of week 3. So week 4 is going to be a little extra long. Then it's going to go from the 21st, like to the end of the month. I don't think we're going to start a new post. Week 4 will be till the end of the month. Maritza, did you hear me? Do you agree? We haven't really talked about it, but we have talked about prizes because we have just wonderful, wonderful friends and subscribers that have been sending stuff or donating stuff. Actually, several of them are going to, well, a couple of them, not several. I'll say 2. 2 are going to just send the prize out to the winner for us. So less, transporting around the country there with the prizes. If you haven't watched Maritza's video, you might want to go watch her video from this week. It was her turn. And I'll just say thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. So, yeah. I have a prize this week. It's my turn to give away a prize. And I'm not certain which one I'm going to do. I have one here that Debbie sent. I saw one from Debbie. And then my good friend Yvonne has offered to send one to a winner. So I'm not certain which one I'll do. I'm going to chit-chat with Maritza real quick before I finish up this video, see which one she wants to do. Well, it would make more sense. It would make more sense, yes, for me to give away the prize that's here in my house. Hello. Yeah, I give away the prize I have in my hand, and Maritza can give away the prize from Yvonne. Hello. Never mind. Problem solved. Oh boy. Sometimes my brain has to warm up. It gets, I start talking and processing, and then I'm like, oh, yeah. That's how we do it. Just bear with me. You guys are here for my thinking aloud processes. I guess I'm used to doing that because I did that all the time when I was teaching school. You think aloud with your kids. You show them your thought process and how you came up with your idea. I guess it's ingrained. It's ingrained in my brain. I got a call, not once, twice now, from the school district, you guys. And it's like different buildings are calling me. It's not like the administration or anything. It's the buildings are calling me. They want me to come sub. I'm like, how in the world do I ever get off all of these lists? I'm not subbing. Oh, I am not coming to work for you. How do I get off the lists? I don't know. Anyhow, crazy. So every once in a while I get a random call. Would you like to come work? No. This last one, I just ignored it. I probably should have answered it and told them no, so they would take me off their personal list, but I was annoyed and I was just like, I'm not answering that phone. No, I'm not answering the phone. I should have. Anyhow, hindsight, 2020. Anyhow, um, it's getting, it's getting to be that time of year. It's getting to be fall. Things are starting to change. I was talking to, I don't know, I was talking to somebody yesterday, talking about the geese. The geese are like rounding up. You know what I mean? They're like gathering up with their friends because they're getting ready to take off. They're gonna migrate. Not all geese leave though. I mean, which is weird. I never understand that. They're supposed to like migrate, but a lot of them stay. I guess if they have a nice enough place to stay with enough food, they'll hang out. And they don't always fly away in the winter, but anyhow, they're flying around, they're squawking all the time. You can tell they're getting ready to do something, leave, travel, who knows. Their bags are packed, right? Their bags are packed. But it's football season, it's cooler. It's been really warm here, though. We've had a week of mid 80s and humid. So it's been like, geez, is this fall or not? I think fall is technically one day this week, like Thursday or Friday, or I don't know. One of those days I think is actually technically fall. So it's been interesting. Interesting. Can you hear the train? That train is like 2 miles away. Well, a mile and a half. And boy, I can still hear it. I feel sometimes like I'm still living in the other house where I hear the train all the time. Of course, it's not right in my backyard like it was over there, but that train is loud. Loud, loud, loud. Let's see. Anything else exciting going on? Not really. Not really. My life is kind of, not too all fired up, interesting most of the time. I can't remember where I talked about it. Did I talk about it in my live last week about Dale's retiring? I think I did. He keeps looking at it. He just keeps looking at it. He's like, well, if I went a little later, I could get a little bit more money. And I'm like, yeah, how much? He's like, I think it was like $3. I'm like, okay, honey, just stick with what you got. You got it all squared away already. You got it all settled. Just go with what you put in, One of his friends, this is an interesting story. One of his friends that he works with, they're the same age. They've really got the same amount of years in and everything. They're very, very similar in their retirement journey here. Well, his friend got on the system because you do most of it online and you have to mail in some paperwork. But his friend got on and they've talked about it over and over and over when they're each going to retire. They've talked about retiring at the same time, that kind of stuff. But his friend, the system wouldn't let him retire. It said he wasn't eligible. Like, wait, you're not eligible. You worked for the state for 40 some years. Not as many years as Dale did, but plenty of years. He's 62, I'm going to be 63. He's totally eligible. But the system won't let him put in the information and won't let him fill out the paperwork. Dale's like, okay, you got to be doing something wrong. Or there's just a glitch in the system, He said, you better be calling somebody. That's what you should do. You need to call an official person. They're not that hard to get a hold of, actually. When Dale called, he got a hold of somebody really quickly, and they answered his questions, and, it was rock and roll. Here we go. It wasn't that hard. So it's like, or you could just keep working forever, you don't have to retire. That's not going to happen. So it's funny. These two guys, they're like, they're some of the senior drivers there. And the word's getting out. The word's getting out that their time is coming within months, right? Within months. So now it's time for people to start talking. I want his job. I want his job. I'm going to try to get his job. It's going to be a whole jockey around system to see, who is going to get whose job and blah, blah, blah. It's almost like it's a feeding frenzy or something, Oh, Dale's leaving. I want his job. Oh, Jim's leaving. I want his job. It's crazy. None of them could actually end up with the jobs. Maybe they'll hire somebody brand new. Who knows? But they do different things. The two guys do. Like, his friend drives the big trucks, the semi trucks. Dale doesn't drive the semi trucks. He doesn't have that license. He drives the smaller trucks. So they do different jobs. But there's somebody out there that wants both of them. Lots of people don't want Dale's job. They don't want Dale's job because they think Dale's job is too hard. It's just that he has done it for so long, and he knows what he's doing, and he knows how to find people, because he has to find individual people all around the city and outside of the city even sometimes to deliver this equipment to. And he knows everybody. He knows the buildings. He knows who's in charge. He knows who's here and there. And he's got a bunch of their office numbers saved in his work phone that other people don't have. So when they have to do his job for him, they're like, how do you make that look so easy? He's like, well, I've been doing it a long time. I know who to talk to, I know how to find people. So they're a little intimidated by his job. He's like, it's really not hard. It's just, you got to talk to people. You got to know who to go to. That's all it is. I said, yeah. And the fact that you've done it for a long time, you've just learned where things are, how to find these people, get their little numbers in your phone there, Yeah. So it'll be fine. But it's just kind of funny hearing the stories about, well, so-and-so wants to try to get my job and blah, 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 blah. Oh, boy. Well, you can't have it yet. Can't have it yet. Step back. Step back. You could change your mind at the last minute. You could get to November 30th and be like, no, I don't want to go. Yeah. I highly doubt that he will, but he could. He has that option. He's been thinking, though, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I don't know. He's been on a roll lately. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me go here. Let me fix this thing. Let me go mow the grass here. It's just, he's nonstop. Go, 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 go. And I'm like, can I just sit and diamond paint for a while? Can I just sit here and crochet for a while? Do we have to go here? Have to go there? The weekends, oh my gosh, the weekends when he's home, it's just nonstop. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go over to Shannon's house. Let's trim the bushes. Let's go here and do this. I got to go to my daughter's house. I got to fix this. And let's go to your son's house, and we're going to clean out the junk that was left behind. And blah, 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 blah. And, okay. All right. And I'm just like, can I just sit? I just want to do my crafts. Can I do that? No. No, 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 you can't. Oh boy. At least last night, he did go to his daughter's last night. He's helping her with her car. She's got a tire issue. And he was gone for a couple hours, and I was like, ooh. So I could have sat and crocheted or diamond painted the whole time he was gone, but I didn't. I talked on the phone and weeded out my flower bed. I didn't get it all done, but it was a nice night out, evening, And I just went out and I got into the flower bed and just weeded and weeded and weeded until my back started going, okay, I've had enough, I've had enough, I've had enough. And then I came in. But, you know, you would think, since I'm home all day alone, well, just me and the dogs, that when he gets home, I'd be just super excited to just, hang out and see him and whatnot. And I am. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am. But I was like, oh, you're going to go for a little while. Okay, well, I got some things I can do. I got some things I can do. Yeah, that whole adjustment period is going to be very interesting. Adjusting to our new lives together 24/7 will be very interesting. Yeah. So we'll manage. We will manage. We get along well, so I'm just going to have to be like, listen, if you want to go, go, go all the time, that's on you. You do it. You go. I'm not. I'm not going to go, go, go nonstop. Okay? Let's just get that straight right now. Oh boy, it'll be funny. So, I will have I'll show you the painting. Like I said, I have the painting. I'll show you the painting that Debbie sent that I'm going to give to one of you who's working diligently on your Chuck Pinson, and hopefully you don't have it if your name is drawn. If you do, then we'll work something out. Work out something different if you have the painting. And I think it's, gosh, I'll have to look. I think it's no, it's not. Sweet Life, I don't know. I'll have to get it. So, we'll work it out if you have the painting. Hopefully you don't, and it will find a lovely home with one of you. Okay? What else? What else? What else? Stay tuned till the end so I can show you the painting, and I'll tell you what I need you to do. Okay? Tell you what you need to do to enter for a chance to win the painting. All right? Let me jump forward to October and November. Now, October and November, okay, crazy times are coming here, so just hold on. We're doing a lot of stuff here, October and November is the big, bold, and beautiful. All right, so I've been talking about it for a while. It is working on a canvas that is big. We're going to work on it in October and November, 2 months. Minimum is a 95 by 70 or an area that's comparable to that. So you have to figure out the area of your painting and make sure it's at least the same area as a 95 by 70. There are lots and lots of beautiful, beautiful paintings out there that fit those parameters. So I hope you have one that you want to work on and join along. We're going to work on it for 2 months so that we can get, hopefully get the paintings done. There's not a chance in hell that I'll get mine done. But you guys probably will, And we're going to have some prizes throughout the 2 months, not just a grand prize at the end, but we will have a grand prize at the end as well. But throughout the event, we'll have some periodic prizes. I don't know how often, every other week, maybe every few weeks, every 3, I don't know. We don't have all of those details ironed out yet. So me and Angie, the Craftnado, and our friend Sue are doing this event together, and it's going to be a blast. So I have given into the pressure, folks. I've given into the pressure. I've talked about it many times. My huge, huge painting that I have from Craftably, biggest painting I've ever seen in my life. Totally a wall mural. Michael jokes with me. He wants to do one even bigger someday and actually call it a mural. I'm like, Michael, this one is pretty much a mural already. It is a Michigan lighthouse. They do not carry it any longer. I've even asked, I said, do you have one like hiding in a corner somewhere, any place? And he's like, no, I don't think so. He said, I haven't seen any of those in a long time. I think they're pretty much all gone. I was like, darn, if we could even get one, just one. I thought it would be fun to like give it to somebody, you know, as the prize. But nope, they are gone, folks. Gone, gone, gone. But it's a gorgeous lighthouse. It is a lighthouse that we have visited. It's beautiful. It is like 180 by 80 or 160 by 80 or I don't know. It's huge. If you did not, if you did not have the opportunity to watch my live during the Craftathon, it was a hot mess from beginning to end. A hot mess. I was on the struggle bus the whole time, from the start of that live to the end of the live. But it did get pretty funny at the end because I was trying to get that painting out of the tube and it was not cooperating at all. And it was a struggle and it kind of got funny. I'll link that live below if you want a good laugh. If you're ready for a good laugh, just watch for a little while. The end is the funniest, but you know, the last, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. Yeah, it was a mess, but it was funny. Anyhow, I hope you have a big painting. This is the perfect time to get that bad boy out and be like, okay, let's tackle this thing. Now's the time. Let's get her done. Get her done, you know? And we'll be here to encourage you along the way. And if I can get even a small section of this big monstrous thing finished, I will be happy. I still have 2 paintings downstairs on the table downstairs I need to finish. This one that won't be finished, I'm certain. I'll just say it right now. It won't be finished by the end of the month. I'm just going to have more and more and more things that need to be finished. Oh, well, what can I say? All in good time, they will be done, right? Someday they will be done. And, you know, I'm making some beautiful artwork along the way. You know, that fairy that's downstairs, the Jody Bergsma fairy, that's a Craftibly again. She's very beautiful. I've made progress. I really have. I'm down to not too bad of a section to finish. Probably like 40 centimeters by 40 centimeters. But it's just, I don't have the time to just sit down there and work on it for hours and hours. So it's 15 minutes or half an hour here and there, you know? But just like this, I mean, I'm making good progress. Not as fast as I need to finish it, but I'm making good progress. You know, I'm doing good. Anyhow, I always like watching my own videos, like when I do a WIP and Chat, and I look at the beginning, and then I like fast forward a little and fast forward a little, so I can see the progress actually happening on my painting as I go. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to do that. I'm like, oh yeah, look it, you can really see a difference. Look what I did in just this little time that I was talking to you guys, you know? Kind of makes you feel good. You're like, might not be done, but look how much I got done. You can really see a difference, you know? Especially when you start doing things like filling in areas, like over here. See, I'm going to fill in some stuff on this porch over here. That's when you can really start to tell. So much of these paintings, especially with Chuck Pinson, is just like peck, peck, peck. A little here, a little there, a little here. And it doesn't amount to much until you start filling in some stuff. And then, you know, it starts to look like you're making something, not just dot, 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 dot here and there. Like, see, look, I'm making like the porch, right? It's actually starting to look like the porch. Can you tell it's looking like the porch? One of the funniest things that happens with these, like, I didn't realize I'd finished the cat. I don't know if you can see the cat. I'm going to try not to bump you too bad. But the cat, I don't know if you can see it. The cat's right down here. The tail's coming through the fence over here, kind of, and the cat's sitting right here, and its head's on the other side of the fence. It's like, it's on the other side of the fence, you know? And I didn't even realize I had finished the cat until I sat down to do this. And like somewhere in here, I thought there was a bird. Maybe not in this section. There might not be a bird. No, I don't think so. But you don't even know what you're working on until you stand up and walk away from it. And then you look back at it, turn the light pad off and look back, and it's like, oh, wow, look what I just did, right? Look what I just did. It's funny. That's one of my favorite things about these paintings. You don't know when you're this close to it, and all you're focusing on is these little symbols. And then you look back later, and it's like, oh, look what I did. Look what I did, right? So, anyhow, I am done rambling. I'm going to go get that painting from Debbie that Debbie sent. And I will show it to you, show you what you're going to win, and tell you what you need to do to enter. All right? So, as always, happy chucking. Just keep plugging along. And, they'll be done someday. They'll be done. Don't worry about it. Don't fret. People are like, do we have to finish? I'm like, no, you don't have to finish. All that means is that's just 1 point out of the whole thing that you won't earn. 1 point for a finish. But you can earn all the other points. So keep going, guys. Keep going, right? Just keep working on it. Okay, I'm done. I think I'm going to turn off the light pad for you. And let's see what we made. Let's see what we made. Anything interesting pop out? Let's see. Let's see. What do we get? Not really. Like I said, here's my cat over here. But we got a rocking chair and a chair. I've got 2 chairs going here. I can see those. It's fun. And here's that yellow snow, you guys. The yellow snow, No, it wasn't the cat. Don't blame the cat. No, it wasn't the cat's fault. Blame the moon, the sun, whatever that was back there. Okay, I'll talk to you guys in a minute. I'm going to show you the painting. First of all, let me apologize for the video. I was pointing to things and you could only see half of what I was working on. Bad, Mindy, bad angle. But I don't want to redo the whole thing because I don't want to try to remember everything I said. Sorry. I apologize. Anyhow, this is the painting. It is Moment on Memory Lane. This is one I really, really want to do someday. I think this one's going to be just beautiful. The old cars and the animals in the street and just this fall street scene. I think it would be super pretty. This one is one of the smaller ones. It's a 71 by 56. So thank you again, Debbie, for donating this for one of our wonderful chuck-alongers, our chucksters. That's we are, chucksters. All right, so what would I like you to put in the bottom? I want you to write a word. I just want you to write memory. You put it in a sentence like my best memory, or I have a memory of, something like that. But just put the word memory. I don't do words very often, but I'm going to do that. And that way you can still comment on the video, even if you don't want to win it. You can comment and just don't use the word memory. But if you're entering to try and win, use the word memory in your comment. Okay? There it is. Next week, I will pull the winner. Thank you again, Debbie. And good luck, everybody. And sorry again about the angle of the camera and that you only got to see half of what I was working on. Sometimes things happen. It's me. What can you say? It's me. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.